Is that recording? Hi, are you recording? I've kind of got the viewfinder fixed on this camera now, but it's filming the wrong way around. Okay, let's just okay, bit of microphone. Right, okay, let's I'm gonna try a slower version of off camera. This didn't before I get started. I'm just going over here. It's so weird. I'm moving this way and on the viewfinder I'm going the other way, you know? I feel like one of the X-Men. But where can you get one this time of the day? Hope that's coming up there. Dylan, Emily. I hope this is showing. I found this. It's one of the lovely pictures that you did for Daddy. Okay, right. That's not in the right place now, is it? Yeah, I thought I'd do a slower version of, or a really slow version, one of my old punky numbers. Again? Look at this. So you set it up like that and you walk away and it's just, nah. Hello. I don't rehearse these off camera, so I don't know how it's going to come out. I used to be like this on stage. I would just... People say, why don't you have bands? Could you put up with me if you're in a band? I just went, no. Play like that now. Wait, no. Okay, we're going to do this one. This song lasts 20 minutes and the drummer's going... Okay. You turn around, you know, at the end of the song there'll be a little post-it note pinned to the drum kits. An empty drum kit says, I quit. Shall I do this with harmonica or not? Shall I do it with glasses or not? This is my idea of a sound check these days since I can't warm the voice up any other way. Okay, so we're going to go back to Mrs. Thatcher's England here. Well, in many ways it seems to me we're going back to Mrs. Thatcher's England this very week. So, oh, hi to Debbie in Belfast. Sorry, always a pleasure. She said to me this morning, she said, oh, things are quieting down over here now, Paul. I said, yeah, things are quiet in Belfast. That'll happen. Things are never quiet in Belfast. They're just occasionally not as noisy as they sometimes are. Not as tumultuous. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mama's on the bread line, Daddy's in the headlines, gonna do some hard time, don't get caught the next time, get sacked if you come late, starting with a fresh slate, coming in the back gate, nothing's worth the long wait. You wanna be a poor man, get yourself a good plan, get yourself a roll band, then you'll know the score, man. Buy yourself a big house, speculate your way out, letters after your name, underneath you're still the same. consumer education, high rise and inflation, vote your inclination to try and change your situation. Want a happy ending? Get your sister's friend in. Gotta stop pretending nothing's worth defending. Jan became a minister. Don't you find that sinister? Don't you turn your back on her unless you can convince her. Keep straight on the same course. Never trust the police force. Your name's on their computer. Mama says that don't suit her. Checking on your profile, making up your own style. Chances fine, but all the while the church is being defiled. Moderate your secrecy, give in to indecency. Hide it with complacency. Don't say it's a waste of me. I heard Jan complaining. Church roof lets the rain in. I still say the same thing. Don't ring 'cause I ain't authority in crisis. People ought to try this. Banks got your mortgage. Show them where the door is. Coming home for weekends, living off your best friend. She says that it all depends on where you wind up in the end. Jan became a missionary, said she was a visionary, telling tales of destiny, and everyone's an enemy. Taken off the payroll, on the boss's say so. Better learn to talk slow. There's people here in plain clothes, conducting your own defense. Everything is an offense. No one cares about you try. steal yourself an alibi. Well, when the hell that one came out. Unfortunately, I don't have the time left. Unfortunately, so many unfortunately. But I don't have the time left anymore to watch these back, so there's probably a load of outtakes and stuff going up on my YouTube and Patreon and whatever my other channels are at the moment that might not be, you know, as well as one would like, but hey. You know, I'm in the end stage of motor neuron disease, and it's all I can do to get a guitar on level and play it. I was playing in G last night, and as you can hear, I should have taken the string down a little bit. Precious, I wish I could still play that. Where's the Sun Go To at Night? I was going to do these in just one-offs, but I might do that one now. Where does the sun? Let me just take the sellotape off. I'm running out of fingernails. I'm in motor neuron disease, and he's complaining about his fingernails snapping, you know. So it kind of makes it a bit awkward to play for that reason now. I've just down-tuned it. You want to hear how Off used to go, or shall I leave it like that? I'll leave it like that, just in case you don't want to hear it. But I want to try and do the fast version of Off, because I always played it acoustically whenever I played it live. But it was a belter, you know. That was the last song I ever played on stage before my 19th retirement. Elton John. Elton John's retired from the stage so many times that, you know, I think I'm going to get he's going to retire, you know. So he'll play one song. That's it, I've retired now, you know, because it used to be Elton John would retire at the end of a tour, you know. You know, then it kind of shrunk down, you know. I think I'm going to retire at the end of this concert, and I'm going to retire at the end of this song. You know, and then the direct debits came in, and it's like, oh well, you know, I missed the stage. Nothing against Elton John, he's great. I saw him in '84. Actually, I sent Elton John one of my songs, '84, '85, and he never recorded it. So, shame on you, Elton. And what did you do that year? The Leather Jackets album. Elton John, the drug machine. I don't know why he went that. Well, it was the 80s, I guess. Yeah, I was playing this song, and it used to be an encore number. And because I used to play on a blues harmonica, I've probably still got it here somewhere. D, G, G. No. Ah, there we go. Ho, ho, ho. How much dust is on here? Well, you probably don't want to know really. And this is the original one. They don't make these anymore. My ex-wife would be, you never play them, you don't even play music anymore. Why are all these harmonicas hanging around the place? And I can understand that, but you know, any musician who's been poor will tell you why. You know, when you're playing out on the streets and stuff, you know, I mean, you'd rather break a leg than snap a guitar string, you know, because you can always stand on one leg, but you can't, you know, and you're playing on 5 strings, you know, the G string went, it was like, oh, madre de mia, why do you hate me so? So I used to play it with this harmonica, and I froze up. This was where I was going. It was a charity concert. I can see the venue now, actually, and there was a band that I wrote songs for. Their manager wanted to team me up with the lead singer from that group, which is okay, I guess, but I think the girl was 19 and had a baby, a great voice. But, you know, well, what are you going to do, you know, with your baby? Well, someone look after me. No. You be with your baby, you know, some things are more important than applause, you know. And so I introduced them and I said, you know, next on the bill, this lovely Matlock from, I forget what their name was now, I know, Dante's Kneecap or something like that, you know. This is 1999, 98 maybe. I was with Judy at the time. Hi Judy, how you doing there? Whenever you see a picture of Daphne Blake, by the way, since I just got that viewfinder there, so whenever you see a picture of Daphne Blake, then that's because one of my exes, Judy, looked kind of like Daphne Blake. Well, the cat's out of the bag on that one. It's been 25 years, I don't think I'm giving any too many secrets away now. So I was telling you an anecdote about Off. This has become another rambling Shaggy Dog story, isn't it? We only tune in for the music. Like, you know, this is the only song on the internet. So I introduced them and a harmonica, and now I'm going to leave it. I used to finish with either Of or Bitter Realities, and I would introduce either one saying, I'm going to leave you with a nice gentle ballad, and I didn't sing the song, I just went like that. Like, shouldn't that shirt, you know, tie up at the back, and you know, sleeves tie up at the front, or whichever way they work. There I am in the army there. Oh goodness me, what a difference. Mr. Blackster, first baby, the cat, Mr. Dylan. Mr. Blackster, oh how I miss you. And I started playing Of, and I just seized up, and as you can tell it's got like 1 million syllables in there. And I just had nothing, and I was just making sounds and speaking gibberish, you know. Normally you can substitute lyrics in there, but on this occasion I got I'd sung it like 150 times, you know, a year. And nothing at all. Mama's on the red light, doesn't mean bonjour. I know how bad my groin aches and listen to how the levee breaks. Oh, what the heck? He's speaking in tongues. Villagers light the torches. Get your pitchforks. I sent to Debbie on the telephone this morning. Tell her about Somerset. Did I say this? It's like, how can you tell it's summer in Somerset in England? Because at 11 o'clock in the morning it's pitch black outside. I don't know if the devil makes work for idle hands, but he certainly makes work for idle tongues. And she was talking about the stuff that's going on in Belfast at the moment. I was talking about the stuff that's going on in England. And I said, to me it makes no difference. I said, you know, I've not known racism, you know, since 1966 in this country, you know. So, you know, it's only the destination that changes and the chance, you know. I feel like I owe you another song having got all this way through. But if I do, okay, I'm going to go for it. Let's put a G harmonica in and I'm going to play a song written by the truly amazing Emily Jade Murphy. I was saying to my daughter on the telephone last night, I was saying, you know, your song, whenever I do a version of your song, I always get so many likes, Emily. She's like, I'm 10 years old, of course. I'm going to do a slower version. I don't know if I can even get back to how I wrote the music for it. It used to be kind of jaunty. I was playing some punk versions of it the other day, actually, which Andy would kind of like, I think, because her favourite album is John Lennon's Rock and Roll album from 1975. Here's a true story about my daughter, Andy. Shall I tell you now? Shall I tell at the end of the song? You're so mean. What did I ever do to you? Thank you. I'm here all week. If fate has mercy. Oh no, you're not, say the torch-bearing villagers outside. Does the sun go to at night? I need to know if that's alright. Does it sink into the sky's lake? Well, what kind of mysterious shapes would that make? Secrets does the sun hold? I guess I need to wait to be told. Does it turn into the moon? They say if I'm patient I'll find out soon. The sun gives us those glowing bright skies, which the clever old moon gives us the tides. Where does the sun go to at night? Where does it hide until daylight? Where does the sun go to at night? Where does it lay its head? Is it like me, sleeping tight with dreams dancing round my bed? The final verse there is mine, not Emily's, and it's far worse than hers. I don't know if it's around here anywhere, it's probably not. I don't know if I'm around here or anything else. No, there's nothing here. Okay. But, what I was going to say was, I tell you, my beautiful daughter, I bought a Japanese Platinum Limited box set of Hey, what's all this? Metal hiss. Do it. Sometimes it will feedback from the harmonica. And if you've got fillings in your teeth, luckily I've never had a filling in my life, so I've seen many people have a shock go through the harmonica into their teeth. They can hit BF sharp then, I tell you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I bought this Japanese limited import of the Sex Pistols, and normally I don't play these, terrible things, As someone said, there could be anything on the inside. It could be custard on the inside, because you don't play them well. But as the great Paul Sinclair once said to someone, I might collect stamps. That means I've got to put them on an envelope and send them out. And I thought, I really want to hear what a platinum CD sounds like, because I hadn't heard one. They were a new invention at the time, Only the Japanese make them, I think. And I thought, well, shall I give it a go? And so I put it into the CD player. Okay, can't play that one, let's just go for this one. And so I skipped it forward to Pretty Vacant. I haven't played Pretty Vacant in ages. No point in asking, you get no reply. Just see me much, I don't decide. Got no reason, it's all too much. You'll always find us out to lunch. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. No, hey, no. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant, we're so pretty, oh so pretty now. And we don't care. Anyway, so I was playing this Pretty Vacant, and I was in here, the kids were out there, and the door opened, my daughter came in, and I'm going, and all of a sudden Emily is, if you're watching this, Emily, so she's like, I don't know how high, and I look down and there's my daughter, this blaring out here, and my daughter's going, and oh yeah, that's my daughter. Shall I do another song or not? Woo! What happened there? You want to hear a cover version? Shall I do someone else's songs? The reason I do cover versions was because I can never remember my own songs. I remember all the stuff I used to do on stage, for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 186 years. But because I'm not playing live anymore, because I've gone back to writing, I wouldn't say a song a day, but I write about 5 songs a week at the moment. Although I think I've probably finished now. There's no time for the lyrics to bed in. Also, if you've ever heard a song of mine called Juliet, which I wrote recently, 28 pages of it. Someone's calling out your name. I see you doing your walk of shame. Don't look back, you'll go blind. Remember what a walk to find. Your twisted deeds, they follow you. Sometime vengeance is gonna fall on you. I won't be there this time to pull you out. I'll watch you drowning in your own doubt. You say they made you do some twisted things. As an excuse, see what the judgment brings. I don't believe you, no one will. I've seen you gloating when you closing for the kill. You're always saying how hard you tried, acting like you've been crucified. When those centurion wants your gown, they only ever see you looking down. Don't you dare come running to me when it's your turn to visit Gethsemane. I gave you chances more than once. Now I see you going out to the dance where you're gonna play your games of deceit, treading on martyrs beneath your feet. Don't come back because here ain't hearing no more. You know now, you must know the score. Someone told you your real name, so now you can take the blame. When you looked at me with someone else's eyes, that was the moment I started to realize I was on the wrong path, going down fast. You can't hold on to things that will never last. The soothsayer told me to pick a card. I was full of indecision. She said, come on, it ain't that hard. I drew out a dead man's twos. She said, you were born to lose, and you ain't gonna find another way to get free. See if you can steal someone else's destiny. Okay, this is where I dread, because I might look at the camera now and see that it says 40 minutes, which means that that song would have been cut in two. Well, there's another new song for you. Some lyrics here need a fine tuning. But, it needs a title now so I can copyright it. What shall I copyright it as? Dysfunctional Anecdote Blues number 12. And here come the Air Force. I wish I could turn the camera on. I've got like a million sparrows that are hunting through the garden looking for food. Which sounds cruel, but I feed them like 8 times a day, I guess, you know. But they keep having babies. You know, you start off with 2, and then a week later there's 4, and then a week later there's 20, you know. And then they fly away, you think, at last, they've gone and got jobs, you know. Yeah, they're landing, coming on an aeroplane, you know. Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Well, that lovely picture is drawn by my son, this amazing boy here. All his artbooks are amazing. You can see it down there. Okay, I think I've probably gone on far too much now. That last song is called... oh gosh, I don't know. It takes me far less time to write a song than it does to think of a title for it. As you can probably tell, what can I use as a title? Glancing around, Terry's Chocolate Orange Blues. You got to send me one now. If I don't need chocolate, send it to my son. He loves your products. Marvel Comics Pillow Blues. David Bowie T-shirt blues. Barry Windsor Smith picture blues. That song is called Memory Clouds. You like that title? Yeah, I'm on time. But it can be, you know, a verb or an adjective. I don't know what those things are. My son said to me once he was doing his homework, he was like 4. And he said, Daddy, what's a noun? Nouns? Nouns? Didn't have nouns in my day, lad. Couldn't afford them. When I was your age, the alphabet only had 8 letters. 3 of them were Q. My son said, oh,